You know what's crazy? Is being being is being a human being inside of this woman body and experience. And I say that because today is a full moon, and the cycles of our body when you're born a female kind of run in the same circular sequence and motion of the moon. For a woman, her cycle is on about 28-day cycle, like the moon. Do you know what I mean? So there's like the menstruation period, all the other stuff, follicular ovulation. And my experience of it is that I'm working towards whatever. I'm creating this project. I'm kind of putting together my life in the way that I wish to experience it. And there's some times when it's just like there's so much motivation and so much like inspiration and pizzazz and like just yes, like let's do this. And then there are days where it's like, girl, and like everything is just drained, like. And to me, I used to, if I'm being honest, I used to resent my body for many different things. One of them was for needing rest, because I just wanted to go. Like the to-do list is endless. My to-do list never stops. It has never stopped in my 40 years of living. There's always something more to do. But with the time and experiences and wisdom, I've learned that rest is actually not just a priority and not just necessary, but it's actually one of the most productive things that I can do, and even efficient, I would go as far as to say. Because as it turns out, when we are producing in our lives, whatever it is, whatever that looks like, you're just getting shit done, going to work, taking care of your household, family, home, yourself, your wellness, whatever it is. And on top of that, you're trying to intentionally build something in your life, whatever it is. It could be, I'm gonna take this vacation, I'm gonna create this thing, I'm gonna raise children, I'm gonna, be devoted to myself, I'm gonna be devoted to this partner, whatever it is, like whatever you're investing yourself into. And I'm speaking from the perspective of someone who has a Virgo sun. So, my bar is set high constantly. It's like the carrot stick is always in front of me. And the wisdom is that I know that the carrot stick is always in front of me. I'm always progressing. I'm always growing. I'm always learning. And that's fine. But also there has to be very intentional moments of rest, for stillness, for silence, for reflection, for listening, for just simply existing and being. Hence my last name, Vanessa B. And the invitation and also declaration to my life that me just existing is more than enough. Me just being present with myself, in my own heart space, with God, with spirit, with my life is beautiful, and it's enough. And once I can sit in that space and be rejuvenated, sit outside in nature, on the earth, and let myself surrender and let go and let everything melt off of me, melt away, and then be filled back up and rejuvenated with just life, with just something that pulls me out of the micro view that I'm usually in my head about. And it pulls me out of that, it pulls me out of the day, the week, the month, the year, the task at hand, any stresses or overwhelm or perceived scarcity or fears or whatever it is. Pulls me out of it. With my breath, I can slow it down. I can get back into my body. And in my body, I can be present. And in my body, I can connect to the earth. And that's it. And that's it. And then I'm taken to this higher view of not just my life, but creation itself. Even time as we know it itself. Or life as we know it itself. And it's like, when I'm in it, I feel the feelings. I'm in this human experience fully immersed. But for me, there has to be moments of taking a step back to just remember what is actually the most important thing. You know what I mean? There's all these things that are just kind of here in front of us, and we're in our head about and figuring it out logically and trying to create it from all the pieces of our physical reality here. And it's like, yeah, you can, but the reality that I'm trying to create, the life that I'm trying to experience, is just bigger than anything that I've ever even been exposed to. And it's not just about the luxuries or the freedom of time or the freedom of not having to worry about how am I going to pay for this? I want to do this. How is that going to happen? Like, it's not just about that. Although if I'm creating my reality, you better believe that's going to be part of it. It's about learning to be content with nothing, inside of nothing, and just being able to be still and present, and it being something that's more than enough to fill you up. For me, that's my experience of it. And then being able to be with my daughters in the moments of chaos, and there's just so much energy and movement and needs and all these things and perceived obligations of, we got to do this, we got to do this, we got to do this. And it's like in those moments also stepping out of that micro view of the moment and just knowing that like every little thing really is going to be okay. And I can actually let go of the overwhelm and the stress and even the overstimulation and take a step back and take a deep breath in the moment with them while all the chaos is still ensuing around me. And I can choose to be present in the moment in my body and with my breath, remind it that everything is good. I'm okay. I'm safe here. Everything is going to be okay. And I don't have to control anything. I can just exist in the moment with my daughters and allow for them to exist as they are and really enjoy it. Enjoy all of it. Enjoy them. Enjoy the fact that I get to witness them. I get to live my life alongside them. I get to exemplify how I choose to be a human, how I choose to be a woman, and offer my best. And at the same time, stand beside them with curiosity and wonder as they become, as they observe and try out different things and decide, this one isn't really for me. Ooh, I really like this. And help them to cultivate their own interests and desires and figure out what they like, what they'd like to invest themselves into or pursue or create. As a woman living in this human experience in this body, it's wild, because there'll be moments where I'm just like, yeah, let's go, like gung-ho, like I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I have this plan, I'm doing this, I could see the vision, I'm making moves, I could feel it, it's being done. And then there are days where it's just like like literally, like all the motivation is just sucked out, and it's like a vacuum, and I'm just kind of like desolate and just kind of left looking around at my life of like, what am I even doing? Do you know what I mean? Am I the only one? I wonder if this happens to men too, because for me it's not a daily thing. I know that the male cycle is set more attuned to the cycle of the sun. So like, you rise up in the morning, you do your thing, fully activated. By the nighttime you're done, and it's just like that. At least that's what I've heard. I have no idea what it's like to be a man. But I can say, for a woman, the cycle that goes in parallel with the moon, I feel it. I feel it. And what I've learned to do is to track my body in that cycle and to honor it, because it's so much of a better flow when I choose to work with the flow of the way that my energy is designed and flowing. And the human design information is really helpful. My intuition is something that I lean on a lot. I kind of feel like when I say like I'm inspired to do so, I'm nudged to do so, like that, it goes hand in hand with like my intuition of just like what I'm feeling, you know what I mean? What I feel guided to do. Yeah, I was just thinking that's so interesting. I watch myself and I'm like, okay, today's just one of those days. It's just one of them days when I gotta be all alone. It's just one of them days when I wanna be all alone. It's just one of them days. Don't take it personal. I just... Anyways. I'm gonna play that song now. That is so funny. Go hug your mother, your sister, your friend, your girlfriend, your neighbor, who's a woman. Just be like, you know what? I see you. You got this. You're doing great.